Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and we are back with more Lordaeron the Foremath. This was sent in to us by Yusuf. I believe this is version 0.26 hotfix. 0.26 hotfix. And I was gonna say that the elves were gonna wreck this, but no. Once you actually let them get near you, elven archers die terribly easily. They have so much damage, but they do absolutely dick all. Or they have absolutely dick all for health. Now this is going to pan out into a few different fights. Dwarves and Lordaeron have quarantined most of Outland. Now there's going to be some fight. Yusuf has Coilfang Titans. That's a really cool unit. That appears to be a demi for the Naga. I like them. They're Hydras. They have hero attack. I want to know what their abilities are. Yusuf, if you remember what they were, please tell us in chat. What? You guys are trying to break out rather than kill off what's already in there? You are brave. Or stupid. Or brave. Very brave. Or very dumb. Could be very dumb. Now, I'm trying to get this camera back to where I want it, which is where it usually approximately is. Right about there. What's going on? Twilight's Hammer Clan has suddenly become an issue. Okay, Twilight Drakes and a bunch of cultish bastards are now running around doing a bunch of damage down south. I keep trying to press start space when I want to go to those pings. It does not work like that anymore. Wait, is he trying to get a comma? I think it's you that gets him. Oh, damn, Witch King. Nice targeting there on the siege. That's going to demoralize our Dark Horde player a lot. Where the... Okay, we know what the doors are. We know where everything else is, but... Blue and Gray have just wrecked Capital City, sending Dark Green running back to Anderhall, so I don't know what the point... Look, they've already killed off everybody up north. They killed off the Blood Elves, so the Alliance has no reason not to be there. Let me go ahead and check on their forces and see where they are. Oh, never mind. They're solidifying their win, having slaughtered the undead demons outside the gates of Quel'Thalas. And, oh wow, quite a bit of damage actually done here in Quel'Thalas. It's been corrupted. The event's going down. The Ghostlands no longer Quel'Thalas, I'm sorry. The Ghostlands. And right now, okay. Here's the power structure as it sits. The Shadow Council is sitting inside of the Shadow Labyrinth, doing absolutely nothing, occasionally sniping units. We have the Illidari and the Fell Horde. It's parked outside Black Temple, just outside the Shadow Labyrinth, trying to figure out whether or not they go there to kill them, or this huge blockade of mages and angry, drunk, short people who've got them stuck in here. The angry, drunk, short people are, of course, allied to the people up north who are losing everything right now. The undead are probably going to break off from the demons, if I had to guess. Yeah, no, they're still allied with the demons, but not... Poor demons. To be fair, they've lost everything. This is really bad right now, because the demons are actually only allied to the undead. They've lost all their other allies. Wait, the Shadow Council too? No, what? He's got, okay, he's still allied to the Shadow Council and the undead. But if there's any kind of a split, this is going to go terribly. Less likely for there to be a split now that the teams are more fair, I must say. Oh shit, people are like, hey, the Be Right Back screen's still on, you dingle hopper. True Watch, Custodian, Surrendus, everyone. Thank you. My bad.
Our allied town is being attacked.
My bad. Oh! Okay, so look, the Lich King, I was talking mad shit on him for how long it was taking him to come down south. We are at the 35-minute mark, and he has 6/6 upgrades for his army. Now, this is significant. This is important. This is dangerous. Because, yes, he may not have done a lot in the beginning of the game, but now anything he makes with his 10 control points is going to be amazingly strong. Oh, wait. Are this still regenerate? No, thank God, this is not that. That was Lordaeron the Aftermath, not Lordaeron the Foremath. Next big question is, where does Cult of the Damned and the Lich King go? They can head down south and try to assault Lordaeron, or continue along east and hit the Light Silverhand. Sorry, the Silverhand. I was going to say Light's Hope Chapel.
Our town is under attack. No.
Yes, Lottie. It's very true. Look at them. They're stuck in there, fighting each other like a couple of cats in a shack. Oh, it's just summoned Felguard. So Green's using his unlimited summoned units to do some good work there. Upgrades are starting to get a little bit higher for our Twilight Hammer Clan player. He's got Piercing Magic up to 1/6, his Thorium Army up to 2/6, and my guess his range not up to a whole lot, because he's not going to have a number of range units, mostly casters and melee. In the meantime, Silverhand and Ranger Corps finally meeting up. 17 control points between them, actually equal to the Undead. However, I do want to point out that the Undead will absolutely 100% smash them in a 2-on-2 fight. That's never something they want to end up in. Alright, they're going to move their way through. Oh shit, I think I see where the next big conflict... There it is, alright. So the Elf Sophie being extremely impatient. 4-2 upgrades, 4 into the range, 2 into defense, and I doubt any into magic. It does not seem to be the way she wants to go, and I can't blame her. This is going to be a really bad idea. They're sending in a minor amount of forces. My guess is to scout and try to do a little bit of damage, which they will. There will be some damage dealt by this army. Oh, no, Daddy. Make it stop. There we are. I need it to be pointed slightly better. Alright, 4-2 upgrades. We're going to see a little bit of resistance here from the Lich King, and I think he's surprised at how little damage he's doing to even ghouls. It's taking several volleys from his groups to take down a single ghoul, and that's not ideal at this point in the game. Not when your enemies can throw that much. However, if they just trickle in like I feel Blue's about to do, it can go badly for you. Okay, let's go back to that. That's fine. Being attacked, very much so. Let's get in there. Lich King. Lots of stuns going down. Very good use of Sylvanas Windrider to disrupt the lines. Let the Knights work their way in between the army. There's no solid line of enemies because as of right now, they outnumber the Undead. And that's not a thing you can do very often. So you take advantage of it while you can. Kill off as many as you can. And then move the hell out. Now, Cult of the Damned has moved south. So, Blue is going to try to solo these guys? Doesn't even have most of his army there. It's like, it's so weirdly split up and they are just meat grinding the Undead to death right now. This is terrible for the Undead. But awesome for the Alliance. Look at the firing line back here. The siege and the range. So confident as they just wreck face. A new rat goes down. And Blue finally realizes he needs to send in more units and he's going to send them in a trickle at a time. Nowhere near together. Definitely always send the front ones first. Never send the back first. That would be silly. You don't want them to get there at the same time. That might make for a battle. And we want to slaughter. Or you're just a distraction slash meat puppet pinata for them while Cult does... Oh no, never mind. Cult's moving back up. He will establish a forward base down south, but he's not actually going to do all that much. And Dwarves and Dalaran, ooh, finally. Moving out into Outland, but this is after the Blood Elves have already managed to group up, and we'll see what the Avatar has managed to get on his side. A decent number of units with 0-2 upgrades. Okay, let's get back in there. Yeah, I do see these as the Demonesses, which I believe can use Seduce to take over units and control them. However, they regenerate mana so goddamn slowly, it's almost not worth it. Alright, now here comes... It's a nice Flame Pillar, or Flame Strike. The Coilfang Titans. 900 range? What? That's like a siege unit for a demi. That's crazy. I like that. An elite siege unit. If we attack at the right moment... Yeah, OJ's got to rush up right now and get him. Or help. OJ, where are you, buddy? There we go. He's coming up north, but Yusuf's going to have to retreat for a long time in order to make sure that this happens properly. Some distraction units coming out of Coilfang Reservoir. And that could serve as a distraction if you got just a couple turtles. A couple Coilfang Titans on this side just thlobbing. I was going to say throwing and lobbing, but it's thlobbing. I'm thlobbing for you. Baby, I'm so excited I'm flobbing. Ugh. Okay, Yusuf turns around very briefly, gets his face smacked right the hell in because he has 1-2 upgrades versus what I'm assuming the dwarves have been milking for a while. 3-6, yeah, he's almost 6-6 upgrades. And 6-6 on his range. This is a remarkable amount of damage being dished out, not only in magic, but in just straight up physical from the dwarves. You can negate magic here and there, but once the physical gets to a certain level, it's ridiculous. Pew pew, pew 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 pew, says Red Handled. I don't know why you said that, but I'm going to repeat it because that's what you do. Nice AoE heal there from Illidan. Coil Fang, trying to target down Magni. He's got 2,000 health at level 8, of course. It's actually kind of fair. He's, melee heroes need a little bit more, but he does get a little bit too in the shit and may get surrounded here. Trying to retreat. He does get out. He's a sneaky little shit. And now Magni, oh no, Magni's in trouble. Yes, Magni is in trouble. What is... Look, we have a lot of time left in this still, surprisingly. And whoa, the dwarves doing incalculable damage to the entire army, but not killing off that much of it. Yusuf is going to save the majority of that army, and I know it doesn't seem like much, but that can regenerate. You have more time to regenerate than you have gold to make new shit. Remember that. And more healing abilities. There are more wonders beneath this earth than the cult of the damned ever imagined. Now, a parody here, sorry, not a parody, but a P-A-R-I-T-Y, has come into place just outside of Capital City. Cult of the Damned showed up and threw out so many frickin' summon units that even the damage that this army is able to deal out against undead specialized and just AoE in general on behalf of the Ranger Corps is not enough. Whoa! The Lich King Law just left because he, what, sucked dick? Sorry. That's not what I meant to say. For those of you who don't know, the special strategy in this game is to mine tons of lumber until you can sell it for gold. He could sell this for, I think, what, it's 50 gold per 500 wood. So he could do that 10 times. 500 gold. So just on the back burner. Just make sure that you have those peasants mining away. They will eventually pay for themselves. Especially if you're doing it here. At the unlimited lumber bullshit camp. Alright, dwarves decide to get a little salty again. The avatars posted outside, and I think Killer Sedan's still... He's with the undead. How about the Witch King? You still locked up in your base? Yes, he is. Very intelligent. Oh, wow. He's made it into an actual gateway. Putting improved watchtowers on either side to make sure units can come out one at a time. Fellstalkers in there to mana drain anything that gets hit. Ogre Magi are going to be me. Yeah. Demon Crystals on the front line to regenerate his units. He's planning to be sieged at some point. He's even got his Dark Naru in here. Karoo. I think the Alliance is starting to realize their problem. Is that a comma? Red does get a comma. Okay, I figured it had to be Illidan. No, not Illidan. He had to serve Illidan, because these are the people that eventually turn against Illidan. Like, these are Illidan's eventual ruination, even though they were his allies. How sad. Illidan always gets betrayed. And Avatar, what are you doing down here? You have so much money. You need to build a forward base. I'm pretty sure at least one of his units can build peons or peasants or something. Yeah, they can. Ah, demons lost the connection. Hobbledegook. That's nonsense. Wiggity whack, don't talk back. That may inspire the Alliance to get a little bit more aggressive up north. What is going... Avatar need... There we go. Almost as though reading my mind, he builds some barracks now, and we'll begin spamming Fell Riders into the back lines. And as soon as that happens... Oh, but intelligent building of arcane shield generators and a forward base here. The dwarves, not stupid, understanding their position. They could be under assault, and some flame strikes will go out, some silences. Just a little bit of harassment, and now Dark, as soon as these barracks finish, he should start pumping them out and running into the back lines. Focusing the arcane shield generators first. Maybe even build catapults first off. Ooh, the run. He was dark green, right? No, the run? Was he anyone important? Not convinced he was anyone I gave a shit about. Elder. Ah, it was the Twilight's Hammer clan, okay. This is pretty ballsy of the dwarves and the mages, I gotta say. Camping out here in Outland right now, just outside Gruul's lair, like, oh yeah, no, that's cool. I really like having the Dark Horde to my south, and some blood elves and big snake demons and other weird shit on my east. That's a good time. Ha, Horde, dude, you have the money. Start building. Fuck. This is insane.
Our Outland town is being attacked.
Avatar's trying to get another one on their side. Oh, what kind of bullshit? You shouldn't be able to chain lightning mechanical units. That's usually a big no-no. But nice hit on Yusuf's ballistas, I guess. And Dark Horde is gonna just sit here still for a long time. Come on, man. Yusuf's all in the fight, engaging, trying to attack him, keep him from getting into a position of strength. The Dark Horde's like, well, I guess I could put my finger a little further up my butt. I'm not saying anything. I'm not implying anything about his sexuality. The Cult of the Damned manages to push back this team all by his lonesome. He don't need no ally. He's a strong, independent black woman. Come on! Somebody crushed the Alliance already. That's alright. Dwarves are now moving south because fuck the Horde. If they're not going to build out of those barracks, we might as well kill them, right? Who needs 600 gold? Are we going to use them now? Oh, in panic mode. Yeah, sweet. Not in attack mode, not coordinated together, but when the enemy's ready, fuck us. Bitch. I'm Rick James. Oh. Now, I will say this. Orange's heroes are holding very well the front lines. Demon Hunter and their metamorphosized modes are pretty scary. Dwarves are taking a lot of damage, but still, Avatar. I'm a little disappointed. Magnai's gonna get to punch Kargath in the face as much as he wants. That's never something you want to see. Seriously, let's go and see if we can get in the dwarven orc fight that's going down right here. This is something straight out of Warhammer where they're just like, I swear I'll take you down a lot. You humies. Them humies. They sound like English football hooligans. I'm the biggest, so I'm the boss. I don't know who's cast. Oh, that would be Magnai Bronzebeard casting his ultimate. As you can see, it devastated every single enemy unit within range, bringing even the Fell Riders to half health, wrecking an entire building, and bringing this army nearly to its knees. Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, totally screwed is our orange player right now, retreating to the south. And is red making any headway against purple? No, purple totally ready for him. Lord Uther holding on. Yep, Yusuf's like, well, we're separated and we're getting riggedy wrecked. This is terrible. The undead, I hope, are... Oh my god, Sylvanas Windrunner with her ultimate right now, engaging with the Cult of the Damned, and Silverhand retreating, but Sylvanas not. What the shoot? If she gets caught out, a lot of damage done, but a number of anti-magic shells really saved the majority of that army from death. I gotta give him credit. That's from the damned mages, the ones who cast the Plague Cauldrons and heals. Very good use of his casters so far, is making that player very difficult to kill. Still getting wrecked, and the dwarves are of course chasing down Illidan and his entire army. Akama, not doing well against... Actually, turning the fight against the mages right now. The mages were in a great spot, but this is a better concave overall for our Blood Elf player who still has a number of ballistas on the front lines, as well as these Coilfang Titans and Silence as well, so don't forget about that. And that means he can fight mages. If you have Silence, you can fight mages. If you have Dispels, you can fight mages. There's a single Siege Golem back here punching this Siege down. I guess that makes sense. He's a Golem who hates Siege. He's a Siege Golem. Or a Golem made out of Siege. It's just famous battle sites all copy-pasted together somehow. Like a Cthulian reality-bending manner. Okay, look. I was gonna say this is a close one, and Antonidas continually resummoning these Siege Golems or them teleporting or whatever is great. This is going to be kind of a draw. Yusuf's going to pull back before he loses any more. Because he knows, yes, he might win this. He might win the fight. But is it worth it if he loses all of his army? And the answer is no.
Our town is under attack.
Up north, still not able to make any real headway. 2 alliance players continually tied up against the forces of an AFK player, or a player who left, and one who's just really, really good. I'm liking our great. I've seen no negatives from his play as of yet. He didn't do the bestest job defending, but he was under a lot of attack in there at the beginning. So I can't fault him for losing the base early on. I do want to see a little bit more movement though. Let's get this up to times full speed. Pretty sure he's gonna have to put. Oh, the dwarves are now up north, getting ready to assault Yusuf. Come on, how do you survive against this? Admittedly, the dwarves are drained, and the Avatar has such a strong hero group that it can't... Okay, look, I'm just saying, if you have a fully healed hero group, you need to be back up there harassing and helping out and participating with your ally. You cannot be, oh, I don't know, 500 miles or maybe just 500... Never mind, the dwarves are on their way. I was talking all that shit, and I was wrong. Whoa, whoa, do anyone feel like we just went into the fish cam? I feel like we just went into the fish cam. Something happened here, kids. Something terrible. Something dangerous. Nagentis is back up and ready to fight, and Dalaran is parked just outside. Alright, we're gonna see if Maru and Tempest Keep can stand. No money, really. 8,000 lumber. He should try to trade that in for some gold. At this point, you need the gold. Come on, there we go. I was trying to get out of that screen share. Not screen mode. Identifying... Nope, that player just making sure he has a nice mix of heroes. Nathanos is going to try to do some AoE. Sylvanas also teleports in, and then... I don't actually think did the damage she wanted to. No silence went off, no stun, no anything. That was odd. Did she windwalk so quickly that it didn't actually give off the spell effect? Or was that all the damage both of those combined did? Because I might believe it. Necromancer's now up to 715 health, no longer as squishy as they once were, clearly having invested money into upgrading his caster health. Something you can do from any caster building. Arcane Sanctums, or whatever the equivalent is for your race. Maybe it's the pedophilia shop. I don't know. What you do in your free time? Oh, shit. Alright, Nagentis is actually already under... Oh, fuck. Yusuf, no! He's got Solarian, the High Astronomer. He lost Nagentis again, but did manage to put a little bit of a dent into Uther's forces. A lot of damage done, and not too much loss. So as long as he can keep up on this and target enemy units one by one, he's going to be... Why did Twilight's leave? He still has so many control points. He's top of the charts. He's been gone for turns. Orange teleports? Did he just skip over yellow? Oh, what a sick dog he is. He ran by the forces by teleporting through them. Now, if he can squish purple between him and red, they can actually win this fight, take out one army, and then move on to take on the second army down south. They can do this together. But OJ is going to be really slowed down by all these arcane shield generators, and reveals going off mean that the Alliance is suspecting something. I'd expect to see the Okay. So he's gonna, I think he's gonna invest in killing the Black Temple to say fuck you. I don't know if that loses our Dark Horde player anything permanent at this point. You'll have to inform me in the chat if I'm wrong. They're going down fast, but is it fast enough? Purple now knows that he needs to teleport out, but if he gets a silence off on any of those Kirin Tor agents while they're trying to do that, that means they could... Oh, actually, I don't see any Kirin Tor agents. I'm seeing Kirin Tor, but not Tirisfal agents. So that means potentially no teleport. Oh, no, there they are, Tirisfal agents. Saying, though, if he gets silenced, it'll be amazing. I'm hoping this army dies. I know that's mean. Alright, once again, the Alliance trying to go into the teeth of the Cult of the Damned, and I think succeeding this time a lot more than they would have expected. Needs to use the Lich King's forces to give himself more of a buffer and his casters more time to work. However, Plague Cauldron's already down, and I expect to see Plague AoE damage as well as a number of other things start to... Illidari with Maiev. No, that's not Maiev, that's Solarian, but it's the same portrait, and that confused me too, Lincoln Egg. Cracker Snatcher says he beat up pedos in real life. Good. Beat the shit out of pedos in real life. I want like a pedo fight club, except they don't know they're part of the fight club. You don't tell them about it. Yeah, we'll do a live cast after this. Down south, the dwarves are going to smash the temple, And up north, Purple suddenly caught between two armies, attempts to try to break his way into the Blood Elf Fortress, but gets caught from behind by the Dark Horde forces. This is terrible. For him, and amazing for the Dark Horde. Yes. Oh, I'm excited. I can feel my inner demon coming out. Just want to point out that Lord Uther just got wrecked between those two armies, but the Black Temple was sacrificed as part of the bargain. Or will be if the dwarves decide to hit it. He's like, I don't know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Not th. It's a th. It's a th. I'm gonna do this. Oh, nice! And the Witch King teleporting out of the Shadow Labyrinth has decided to come help his summoner buddy. So now two summon armies are going to turn this back. That's right. What if you have problems with super huge amounts of undead? What you probably don't want to see is even more undead and demons and casters and summons, and this is obscene. And if Green gets all of his upgrades for his elites anyway, they are able to summon Fell Guards on the front line, which are like a 3,000 hit point demon unit with cleave. I'm telling you, the summons are out of... Oh, and Eridar receivers are the healing unit of Green, so we're going to see even more. I always forget to build Eridar receivers. I'm the worst about that.
Our warriors having...
Why Fellhorde is controlling Illidan. It's appropriate. He was in charge of the Black Temple and the Fellhorde, and eventually all the other stuff turned against him. Like the Blood Elves and the Naga. Everything else turned against him. I think the Orcs might have been the only thing that stayed nearby Illidan. Till the very end, like a couple demon hunters. So thematically, RP-wise, very accurate. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Get ourselves a more. I'm gonna do this. It's like you do it in a very specific order. You do it. Methodically. That's. I knew there was a th in there somewhere. The Black Temple is capturable, so it doesn't really matter if it was lost. So the dwarves just gave that up for absolutely no reason. Thank you very much, Yusuf. That's very useful to know. So apparently the dwarves gained nothing permanent from that whatsoever. Warden's Lodge. Oh, they want to capture Illidan. That's what Purple's got up his sleeve. He wanted to catch Illidan, and that's why he went after him. Now does Lord... Nope, Maev's not revivable, so that's pretty much over. He's not going to be able to capture him at this point. And up north... Okay, good. Wiping out a little bit of Yellow's bases, making sure that they're covered on all fronts. And then up north, do the undead push? I feel like they have to, right? Yes, Green and the undead pushing a little bit deeper, but now Sylvanas once again using her ultimate. We can see the toll it's taking on the army on the left, but with Terran Gorfine's healing aura on a small core of units, I think that was not the goddamn Plaguebringer who just healed everything in their mom. And the Alliance forced to retreat in panic now. The humans don't have anything strong enough to stand on the front lines, and if any of those melee or anything starts hitting them, I want to know what that flying... Look at the glaives that are just floating around in that army. What is going on visually? Either way, only casters and archers left in the face of this demon army. And I think if the undead were to head south and start to put some pressure on Dalaran, that would probably be the best move at the moment. Take out a big consideration. That being said, as cool as the Witch King is for getting up north and trying to help, I think if he's not careful, he may end up losing his labyrinth. This is bad. It's a bad day to be undead. Oh, what? Oh, shit. And a quick turnaround. Looks like the Alliance is going to rally, healing up and trying to do some damage to scattered forces of the Shadow Council, and doing surprisingly well, in fact. The undead and Green... Alright, Gray and Green need to back the hell up. GG. Gray and Green. That's what we call them. They the new hit single on the block, guys. GG! And they need to leave. Oh, he's losing units. He's being stubborn. And now you've got Sylvanas in your pocket. I've got something for you in my pocket. Dwarves getting caught out of position once again. The reinforcements, at least the mortar team, slaughtered. That's a significant chunk of damage out of the field for our dwarves right now. And if their enemies decide to push, they make some headway. What the hell's that, player? Where are you? And why are you choosing to abandon so many forces to just freebie deaths? 1,000 gold in his bank right now. Let's see what Witch King's got. 862. 1,800 gold between them. 400 for the Avatar. Yusuf's on 146. And I'm guessing, what, fighting soon? Picking fights soon. Sophie 613. That's the Ranger Corps. That player, Cult of the Damned, has 1,400 now. Fuck. He's taking all the Lich King's control points. That's smart. Everyone has Zerafros at 700. Just spent almost 300, 400 of it. Lord Uther's at 256. This is okay. It's a high gold banking game for the stakes being so close. So green can get Archimond if teal left, which teal did. Ooh, silence and AoE damage dropped on the casters of Witch King if they're gonna want to get back in the fight. Farisa Windrunner on her leader of the Silver Moon Covenant on a badass hippogriff. Green cannot hold this alone, and gray doesn't seem to be producing units. 200 worth. Not a lot, though. Got a lot of slaughterhouses here that need to be used. Where are you, buddy? Oh, still here. Still just kind of not building. Just kind of not building at all. Really? You're just not gonna do that. Like, I get that they're not losing, but they're not winning enough not to be building. Uther and his Paladin squad are about to run in there and do some real damage as soon as Terran Gorfine's out of mana, which too takes a while with Kel'Thuzad and Vorpal there. But Kel'Thuzad's not really there. Fucking Noth went down. Oh my god, nice target there on Noth. That's going to slow down that army's regenerative abilities massively. Finally, Gray deciding to build some units. He's going to get some casters on the front line. Maybe there'll still be some bodies when the Necros get there. There will. There will always be bodies in this game. Terran Gorfine sniped down as well. This is insane. Sophie is so good with this mass ranger strategy. Just high upgrades into the archers and then target down heroes one by one. An excellent use of Sylvanas and hero skills can render an army pretty much useless when your heroes can't do anything, your units are silenced or stunned. Yeah, true. He gets caught out. He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, Green just teleported away? What? Gray's reinforcing, you dinglehopper. I don't know if he's trying to go down south, but alright. More trouble between the Blood Elves and the Dwarves and the Dalaran. I don't know about Kargath and the Dark Hord's down south. Try to keep an eye on shit. This is just kind of back and forth angriness. This blockade, for lack of a better word, is doing wonderful. And Gentis will be the first person to die again. He just seems to slowly lose health. Some net... Oh, sound like Jiminy Glick. I think Purple's coming back in here to whoop some ass, if I had to guess. Oh yes, Lord Uther, after having been smashed to bits, is now back to whoop some Noth is alive and dead again. Noth is dead again. Don't worry, Noth's super dead. He's so dead, he's gonna remember that. Dalaran being back down south means I don't think Yusuf or Dark Horde has a chance. At least not when the punches really start flying. Oh, what is this? A Murden Bronzebeard attack from behind, flank surprise. He's a brave kind of dwarf, isn't he? I like it. So he's joined by Mountain Kings and several other large, scary individuals. Scary and hairy. SS. No, the SH. I'm better than that. Better than that kind of a joke. Almost got Magni, says Yusuf, but not quite. No, you got Murd. No, Magni? Is he right? Am I crazy? I feel like Magni's at full health right now. But he could have healed himself very easily. We'll speed it up a bit because no doubt they're going to leave the safety of their blockade, get pulled into Zanger Marsh, and I don't know, maybe die? Is that too much to hope for? For people to die? Dwarven Keep Towers, 5 upgrades. Ranged attack upgrades through the roof for our dwarves, as expected. Yusuf turns around very briefly to try to attack. Looks like he's going for Falstad Wildhammer, trying to do some permanent damage, dropping flame strikes on the incoming forces. And if the Dark Horde turns around and actually supports, this could go very well. 2,000 gold for... Oh, wow. That was a nice Infernal drop right there. And that will suck up quite a lot of damage. Perfectly positioned. However, Murden on the front lines has gone into his... He's gone into his crazy mode. His avatar mode. Still not completely safe from death, but the Horde is going to lose. The amount of AoE, just... The back Alliance lines are so much more green than the back Dark Horde lines. I'm telling you, it tells a story. We GG. Yep, I would say that's probably GG. That's the Alliance is extremely powerful and is winning on most fronts at this point. Everyone who could betrayed has betrayed. They're all gone. The world's done. Not, I mean, there's still what, 7, 8 players in this? There's still 8 players in this. But it will die here. I think maybe we're gonna find out somebody left a little bit early. Yusuf might have left a little early. Or is everyone about to just say GG? The Alliance is about to roll over them. Oh, so Vosh immediately murdered, and here comes the crushing assault. Demonesses versus dwarves. This is the last hold. And that's all there was, folks. GG. Oh yeah, I'll play KTA. Sounds good. You want to give me trolls? Love to play trolls. Been trying to learn the horde side of things because as the biggest faction in that race. Sorry, we're watching this last fight kind of play out right now. Skybreaker getting netted. A lot of interesting hit and run tactics going down. I don't think the Coilfang Titans are extremely powerful and didn't need to retreat for quite a while. They're trying to take. Oh, they can shoot air. That's really cool. With range like that in air, that's just neat. Oh no, the flank is going to take place. Demons tried to run away. Fell Horde tried to get out. But Dalaran said, nope, you ain't escaping there, baby. And that's the final fight here. Getting crushed in Coilfang Reservoir. Near Maru, near Tempest Keep. Not Coilfang Reservoir. The Avatar's going to TP out. What? Yusuf cheered another 100. Look at you taking the top spot, you dirty birdie. Thank you, buddy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Lordaeron the Foremath. I don't know if that game left a little bit too early, but it was a lot of fun. It was certainly bananas, and I'm sure right after that, most of the teams probably left. That was one of the last big bastions of hope. Gray was kind of on his own with Witch King, and they don't stand a chance against 4-player Alliance after that. 2 players leave, you got 6, 4 on 2. It was 4v2v2. Let's take a look at the game. Units produced goes to that player with 3,000 summons. I tell you, that's a Cult of the Damned played properly. Units killed, Zephyr froze, probably a lot of summons. Sophie and Yusuf under that and that player. Heroes killed goes to Sophie with 13, Lord of Uther 7, that player 7, Terrence Menethil 6. Items obtained, that player 13. And resources, alright. Yeah, I kind of saw that player snatched up a lot of the control points near the end there. Alright, so thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. This has been Lordaeron the Foremath. Please check it out on brigandshaven.net. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next see you in the next one, guys. Bye.